The truth matters to me a lot. Really, sort of pathologically, it matters to me.
Okay, so you don't like to lose. If in this case you are not successful in, the board does not accept your offer, you've said you won't go higher, is there a plan B?
There is.
Breaking news. Elon Musk just announced that he wants to take over Twitter. Oh my God, what's happening now? I will be answering that in that video. And my name is Jan. I'm here from TeslaFix, and I'm giving you a unique German perspective on Tesla. So let's jump right in and see what's happening. So Elon Musk just announced that he wants to take over Twitter for $43 billion in a SEC filing. When Elon took his 9.2% Twitter stake, it effectively put Twitter in play. Then he was greeted with open arms by the CEO of Twitter, Parag Agrawal. On the 5th of April, he tweeted, "I'm excited to share that we're appointing Elon Musk to our board. Through conversations with Elon in recent weeks, it became clear to us that he would bring great value to our board." Can you imagine Elon Musk in a room with all the Twitter execs panicking about Elon, being vocal and open about Twitter's shortcomings? And can you imagine that? Trying to restrict his free speech? We all know that doesn't sit well with Elon. So that's just speculations. I don't really know what happens at the Twitter board or what was happening, but we all know that doesn't fly well with Elon, being a free speech absolutist. Like he mentioned in a tweet responding to censoring the Russian government through the Starlink network in Ukraine. After that, the Twitter CEO Parag announced on April 11th that Elon has decided not to join their board. And that statement became 4 days after they announced that Elon wants to join the board. And that statement of Parag Agrawal read, "We announced on Tuesday that Elon would be appointed to the board contingent on a background check and a formal acceptance." Okay, can you imagine you need a background check for Elon Musk? That's also not gonna fly well, I think. Elon's appointment to the board was to become official effective on the 9th of April, but Elon shared the same morning that he will no longer be joining the board. I believe this is for the best. Okay. We have and will always value input from our shareholders, whether they are on our board or not. Elon is our biggest shareholder and we will remain open to his input. There will be distractions ahead, but our goals and priorities remain unchanged. That's a strange statement, I must say, but okay. The decisions we make and how we execute is in our hands, no one else's. Let's tune out the noise and stay focused on the work and what we're doing. Yeah. I can imagine some personnel of Twitter, it rubbed the wrong way that Elon Musk wanted to take control a little bit over the company, to put it in a free speech direction. Some people have a problem with that. I don't get why, really. That's very strange, but it seems like some employees, maybe they will leave the company if Elon Musk gains control. That's an awkward situation now. But according to Musk's filing that he did today, Twitter cannot reach its full potential in its current form. Thus, it would be a better idea for the social media company to go private. So he might consider taking Twitter private. We heard that before, but is funding secured? So he still doesn't own Twitter. It's very important to know that. He just filed an offer to Twitter. A copy of Musk's letter to the chairman of the Twitter board, Brad Taylor, reads, "I invested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe. And I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy. However, since making my investment, I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve the societal imperative in its current form. Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company. As a result, I'm offering to buy 100% of Twitter for $54.20 per share in cash, a 54% premium over the day before I began investing in Twitter, and a 38% premium over that day before my investment was publicly announced. My offer is my best and final offer, and if it is not accepted, I would need to reconsider my position as a shareholder. Twitter has extraordinary potential. I will unlock it. Signed, Elon Musk. Elon Musk most definitely would be able to buy Twitter. The Tesla CEO is currently worth around $260 billion, so that wouldn't be a problem. And what's funny is that Elon's offer, it is $54.20. Get it? 420? Yeah, a common theme in Elon's tweets. It's a running joke at this time. But Musk's offer price of $54.20 per share, which was disclosed in a regulatory filing today on Thursday, represented around 38% premium to Twitter's April 1st close, the last trading day. The Tesla CEO's more than 9% stake in the company was made public. So that's a hefty premium that he is willing to pay to buy Twitter in full, 100%, and then take it private. That's pretty interesting. And the rest of the script, there was a script in the filing that also said, as I indicated this weekend, I believe that the company should be private to go through the changes that need to be made. After the past several days of thinking this over, I've decided I want to acquire the company and take it private. I'm going to send you an offer letter tonight. It will be public in the morning. Are you available to chat? And then we have an interesting voice script that also said, best and final, A, I'm not playing the back and forth game. B, I have moved straight to the end. So right to the 100% buyout of Twitter. And C, it's a high price and your shareholders will love it. And I can imagine most shareholders will love it because we all know the Midas touch of Elon Musk. Everything he touches explodes and flies to the moon, Mars, and beyond. We all know that, and hopefully the Tesla stock as well, because I'm also a shareholder. You can imagine. Point D is, if the deal doesn't work, given that I don't have confidence in management, nor do I believe I can drive the necessary changes in the public market, I will need to reconsider my position as a shareholder, he wrote. This is not a threat. It's simply not a good investment without the changes that need to be made. And those changes won't happen without taking the company private. So very interesting stuff happening right now with Twitter. And my thoughts on that is that if Elon wants to take Twitter private and changes Twitter from the ground up, I can imagine Elon Musk in control of a media company could be very beneficial in terms of new functions or changing the system how Twitter works, because Twitter has a huge bot problem, for example. We all know that. There are like 50,000 Elon Musks on the page and scamming people. YouTube also has similar problems in their comment section with spam. I can understand the argument that it can be dangerous if you have free flow of information, because some people try to use that to manipulate people to make them more aggressive, for example, or to make them lean up against things and promoting anarchy or something. But I also think the free flow of ideas is very important to formulate and to discuss. I can imagine Twitter being a platform where you can vote on different topics. If you solve the problem of the anonymity inside of Twitter, that maybe you have to register with your ID or something, then you can be held more accountable, and then we can make Twitter, for example, a little bit better. Also, voting for things that need to happen, and we can go far more in the future. We don't know what's happening when there's a colony on Mars. Maybe we have a digital democracy there where we can vote through a platform like Twitter, not Twitter exactly, but I can imagine something like that too. That's very delusional talk right now. I know that it sounds a little bit crazy, but what are your thoughts about this topic? Please write something down in the comments and let's discuss a little bit. I'm really an advocate of discussion and communication. because I'm also a media designer. So yeah, communications design is a big topic for me. So please, let's just talk about it and find out what we think about that. So hit me up in the comments. I will answer it. Yeah, that was the news today. Pretty interesting stuff. And hopefully you liked the video. Make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. Today, Farzad Mesbahi will interview me also on his channel. Make sure to check that out as well. So shout out to Farzad. Yeah, happy to give you a German perspective on Tesla. Yeah, this episode maybe not so much, but maybe the next one. So that was Jan from TeslaFix, and let's see us next time. Goodbye.
I feel like conservatives love Elon now. He's become like a darling, kind of like Joe Rogan has. It's just so ironic how easy they are to get got. Because they always talk about like coastal elites and big media and all this shit is like the enemy of the people, right? And look at you fucking suckers. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, has just consolidated his power buying a huge chunk of Twitter, and y'all fucking love it. Don't you see what suckers and losers and you guys are just got taken by Elon Musk, bro? He doesn't care about you.